with our drinks, I wanted to let you know this fact about tequila. It is one of the most popular spirits in the world, but the spirit can be incredibly confusing. While it's pretty widely known that tequila is made from 100% agave, most people don't realize that tequila can only be made in the state of Jalisco. There are a few other neighboring states where there's certain municipalities that can produce tequila, but most of it comes from the state of Jalisco. So today we're using the Blanco tequila. It's an unaged tequila, and it's bottled shortly after it's produced, and it is kept in stainless steel vats until it is ready to be bottled. Our first cocktail today is going to be the Paloma. This actually is the most popular cocktail in Mexico and also in Texas. So we are going to take our highball glass and dip in some grapefruit juice and then in some salt to give it that nice little salty rim. Next, we're going to take our mixing glass, which is full of ice. We're going to add in about 2 ounces of Blanco tequila and 2 ounces of grapefruit juice. A ½ ounce of lime juice. We're going to add a little agave nectar. You could also put in a simple syrup if you like, but I thought we're going with the tequila. Why not use a little bit of the agave? Makes it a little sweet. And we are going to stir our cocktail till it gets chilled. We're going to fill our glass with some ice. And we're going to strain our drink into our glass. And top it off with a little splash of Topo Chico. And garnish it with a little wedge of grapefruit. And there we have our Paloma cocktail. I hope you enjoy it. Our next cocktail is called the Red and the Black. It is really refreshing. It's spicy. We made a simple syrup with 2 parts water, 2 parts sugar. We let the sugar dissolve, and then we added a ½ cup of cracked black pepper. We let that sit for several hours, and it is a nice, spicy, simple syrup. If you don't like it that spicy, then just cut down on the amount of black pepper that you add to your simple syrup mixture. So now we're muddling some strawberries. This is a great summer drink. Celebrates the sweetness of the strawberries, and we've got those pretty much muddled down there. And we are going to take 2½ cups of tequila. Ooh. We're using the Blanco tequila again for this cocktail. Ooh, that smells good. And we are going to add in 2 1/4 cups of the black pepper syrup. We've already measured this out. And we're going to add in 1 1/4 cups of fresh lime juice. Now, this is not for one person. Okay, we're going to let this sit for a while, and then we will serve it over lots of ice. The rim will be a mixture of sugar, salt, and finely ground black pepper. It's delicious, it's spicy, and I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to make a Mexican martini. This recipe comes from one of my favorite restaurants in Austin. It was closed for the pandemic, but I understand they are opening up soon. So we rimmed the glass with a lime, and we're gonna dip it in a little salt. And to our shaker, we are going to use the Blanco tequila again, and we're going to add in 2 ounces of tequila. We're going to add an ounce, you can add 2, but we're gonna add an ounce of a lemon lime soda. And we are going to add an ounce of triple sec. Of course, you can use any orange liqueur that you have on hand in your bar. So all that goes in the pool, and we're gonna add some lime juice and some orange juice. About an ounce each. Lime juice and freshly squeezed orange juice. I really recommend that you use the freshly squeezed instead of out of a container or carton from the grocery store. It just has a great flavor. And we are going to add a little splash of olive juice. And we're gonna fill our shaker with some ice. We're going to give it a really good shake. You can see that the outside of the shaker is getting frosty. And you can see that it's bubbled up a little bit from the lemon lime soda. We're going to pour into our martini glass. And we're going to serve with a little skewer of olives. We have a pimento stuffed olive, and we also have a jalapeno stuffed olive. And we're going to just put that right here. And there is our, Mexican martini. Rumor has it that Trudy's will only serve you 2 of these martinis. So you can figure that one out for yourself. So one of my favorite restaurants in Houston is the original Irma's downtown. If you haven't been there, you must go. It's a treat. It is a dive restaurant, but you will see politicians from all over the city of Houston. You'll also see the movers and shakers, and it is a fabulous restaurant. My favorite there is the lemonade, and I figured out a way to make a lemonade that tastes similar to what is served at Irma's. So we take pink lemonade, water, and then we've taken the meat from a watermelon and pureed it in a blender until we have watermelon juice. And then we just fill it with all kinds of diced fruit. Today we have an apple, we have strawberries, we have cantaloupe, mango, and it is one of the most refreshing drinks that you could ever have. And it is very addictive. We're going to put some ice in our pitcher to chill it down a little bit. So we filled our glass full of ice, and here we go. Little pieces of fruit, and the lemonade, and the straw for good measure. And there we have Irma's lemonade. This is great for your kids. It's fun, it's refreshing, and if you want to make an adult beverage, you can add a little vodka or tequila. I hope you enjoy. I've heard of agua frescas before. It literally means fresh water. They are thirst-quenching, light, non-alcoholic beverages and made mostly with water sweetened with a little sugar, fruits, nuts, flowers, and rice. So today we are going to make horchata. So yesterday we processed long grain rice, water, and cinnamon sticks in the blender. We let it sit overnight, and now we are going to strain it into a pitcher. You can see the rice at the bottom of the pitcher, and you can see all the cinnamon. I'm going to stir through the mixture so that the rest of the cinnamon mixture comes through the strainer. The strainer helps collect any rice that has not dissolved, part of the cinnamon stick, and keeps it from being gritty. So we're going to wash out a nice, smooth, and creamy mixture. You can see through the strainer it caught some more of the cinnamon mixture. So to this, we are going to add some Mexican vanilla. If you don't have Mexican vanilla extract, you can use pure vanilla extract as well. We add in sugar and milk. And we're going to stir that up. And we are going to pour it into a nice tall glass with lots and lots of it. This is a fun one for your kids, or really for anyone. It's nice with a little brunch as well. So here we go. Horchata, cinnamon horchata. And I'm going to top it off with a little grate of nutmeg. And there we go, our agua fresca, cinnamon horchata. So before we get to our last cocktail of the day, we're gonna go back to our red and the black. It's probably chilled by now. We're going to take a wedge of lime juice, and we're going to gently tap it into a mixture of salt, sugar, and finely ground black pepper. We're going to fill our glass with ice, being careful again not to rim. And here is our delicious mixture of strawberries, tequila, black pepper simple syrup, and lime juice. Today can be served hot or cold. Since it is over 100 degrees outside, I thought we would make this a chilled drink. So we are going to add some espresso, and a coffee liqueur. You can use Kahlua, which is made in Mexico and is a rum base. This is Señoria. It is a coffee-based liqueur, but made with tequila instead. So we are going to pour in 2 ounces of that. And we're going to foam some milk. Plunger up and down until we get some nice foam. You could use whipped cream if you like. Wait a minute, I think it's best if you do not do this with hot milk. You can make the foam and then heat it up in your microwave. And we're also going to put a little bit of nutmeg on top of this as well. And there you have our coffee with Kahlua or any other coffee liqueur. We hope you enjoy. Thank you for coming to our demonstration today. Be on the lookout, as next month we will travel to another country for Shabbat dinners around the world. Shabbat Shalom, y'all.